Justice is finally going to be served in the case involving this teen pictured here. He was described as an all-American boy who took his own life. He was described as a popular high school athlete. The investigation into Jordan DeMay's SUICIDE uncovered an international sextortion ring. Be sure to listen to this story and share it with your teenagers. Jordan was contacted on what was called Twitter, now X, at the time by a user named Danny Roberts. And this user persuaded Jordan to send sexually explicit photos of himself. Soon after he did that, he sent the photographs. That Danny Roberts user then demanded money from him and threatened to send the photos, the explicit photos, to Jordan's family and friends. He eventually sent them all the money he had, but despite that, the threats continued. And 6 hours later, after the first threat, Jordan took his own life, and that was due to the threatening. After Jordan died, his girlfriend received one of the sexually explicit photos of him, and so she contacted police. Detectives with the Marquette County Sheriff's Office worked with the FBI, and they were able to trace the IP address of that Danny Roberts user to Nigeria. 3 men from Nigeria were linked to this case and Jordan's SUICIDE, and there were also 100 other victims of this sextortion ring. The men from Nigeria who were guilty of this sextortion ring were Ezekiel Robert and 2 brothers named Samuel and Samson Ogashi. Furthermore, there were 5 U.S. citizens who were accused of going along with the sextortion scams by handling payments and transferring money to Nigeria. Prosecutors said that the ones who were involved with the scams in the United States, those defendants, laundered nearly $200,000 for the men in Nigeria, the scammers in Nigeria. The jury has now found them all guilty and they have been sentenced to prison, luckily. Guys, talk to your children about this. Sextortion rings are real. They will act like there's somebody else to get you to send provocative pictures, and then they'll use those pictures and threaten to send them out to loved ones. And they will. He is not the first teen to take his life due to this. Make sure your children know A, not to talk to strangers online, and B, never, ever send provocative pictures, even if they think they know the person. Once it's out there, it's out there. Let these kids and teenagers know what these scammers are doing so that they can be aware. My heart and prayers go out to all who knew and loved Jordan, and I'm truly thankful these scammers are going to prison. For more true crime, don't forget to give me a follow and to check out my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.